DreamkingzFilmz. We're here with Francesca Timenu of the First Coast Buccaneers. You signed the national letter of intent, family and friends in the building. Just talk about that real quick, signing that national letter of intent in front of family and friends.
It felt good because I signed it in front of the people I trust and love. So, honestly, couldn't have signed it anywhere else.
Talk about that smile you put on your mom's face. As you was about to sign, big smile on your mom's face, your brother. Just talk about that smile and how important it was to put it there.
I think it was very important because my parents, they sacrificed a lot of time, especially for work, money, just to get me to practice and games. So I feel great to put that smile on my family's face.
Talk about some of the hard work you done put into it over the years to ultimately be at this point signing a national letter of intent.
Yeah, I put so much work in, so much work out of practice, in practice, in school, out of school, just so much going on behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know.
At what point did you know you was going to sign with Georgia State?
I feel like the first day I talked to them, like I felt like it was right. Like when I went to their school, I toured their school, everything just felt like me there. Like it felt like home, so I knew.
Talk about your visit a little bit more. Talk about some of the things you did, some of the fun you had, and also tell me how did they treat you and your parents when you went up there?
Yeah, when I went, I actually did a practice with them. It was really fun. I felt like I connected with the players instantly. They took us on a tour around the whole school. We got to see the dorms. It was great. They treated us with like a lot of respect. They just treated us like family. It didn't feel like I was a stranger to them. Like they just instantly treated us and took us in like family.
You briefly mentioned it, but talk about their style of play a little bit more, and also talk about how can you fit in their scheme up there in Georgia.
Yeah, so their style of play is they like to play with wingbacks. So they like to attack a lot, but they also love to defend. So I feel like I could fit in really quickly because that's my style of play. I like to go up, score. If I have to defend, I go back and defend as well.
What you feel like the best part of your game is?
Probably my speed and playmaking for sure.
You balled out for the Buccaneers this year. Just give us your thoughts on this past season.
Honestly, to be honest, I feel like I could have done better, but you know, the past is the past. But I feel like this season we did great because we had a winning season. Some people didn't even think we could make it up there, and we did. So
Offensively, how you feel like you did in that area?
I think I did great. Could have scored more goals, of course, but without the help of my teammates, I don't think I would have done any better. So
You balled out on defense, I believe 62 steals. Talk about that.
Honestly, I was just when I play, it's just instinct. Like it was just there. I knew instantly like I would be good on defense. So.
As I mentioned, you had an excellent career, Florida All-Conference Player of the Year, Gateway All-Conference Player of the Year. Just talk about that. You winning all those awards this season.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I didn't really expect to win any awards this season. I just wanted to go into the season, play how I usually play even better than I usually play. So I feel like I just grown over the years, and I guess the awards just came to me.
Talk about some of the competition that you faced this season.
There's a lot of competition, especially with Fletcher, Mandarin, those big schools that we usually normally don't go against. So honestly, I'm glad we went against them. It showed me what I'm going to face in the future.
In your opinion, what was your best game from this past season?
That's kind of tough. I want to say Fletcher because I actually got to play defense more. So yeah, I'll say Fletcher.
Talk about that game, man, and some of the things you accomplished during that game.
I would say getting a nice slide tackle, blocking a lot of shots, helping defensively and offensively. So there's a lot I helped with.
As I mentioned, you won several awards, but in your opinion, what was the biggest award you feel you won this year?
I would say Player of the Year because a lot of coaches and schools have to vote for you to get that. There was a lot of great players that could have got it besides me, so I feel like Player of the Year is the biggest award.
Yeah, 6A Player of the Year, that was a huge award. Just talk about that. What was you doing on that day you won the award?
Honestly, I was watching soccer highlights. I just got a phone call and I got Player of the Year, and I couldn't believe it, so that made me happy.
You also played flag football. Yeah. Talk about that, your time on the football field these past couple seasons.
I think it was great, honestly. Even though the season wasn't our best season, I think it was great. A lot of new friendships, a lot of new teams that we faced. I played quarterback, and I think I did great. So.
Talk about the recruitment process. Give me some ups and downs and some things that you went through during this whole entire process.
Honestly, I would say the downs are just looking for the right schools, not being sure of where you want to go at first, and second guessing yourself. And I'll say the ups is just when you talk to these schools, like how you feel not just on the phone, but when you go into it in person and really seeing how it feels. I feel like overall, it wasn't a terrible recruitment process, but I feel like it's different for everyone.
Also, do you want to give a shout out to anybody that helped you along the way throughout this whole entire process to get to this point today?
Yeah. I want to shout out Coach Livingston, Coach Williams, and Miss Johnson, and of course the YES program of Florida. They really helped me a lot. Like, honestly, at first I didn't even think I was gonna make it, but after their help, I knew instantly that I could make it.
Also, going back to Georgia State, you briefly mentioned, but I wanted to tie that all the way in. Academically, talk about how does it fit you a little bit more up there?
I feel like it fits me because they had my major, what I want to do, and I feel like I could balance out going to class, going to practice, having games. So I feel like it will fit in well.
Also, to all the little kids that follow First Coast Athletics, Georgia State College, to the little kids that follow them, to the little kids that follow you online socially, talk to them and tell them how important academics is in this whole entire process of moving on to the next level.
Yeah, academics is really important. I know some people, when they go to high school, they like to mess around and they only care about sports, but really take your academics seriously because it will really give you a boost out there, especially with, money. And just take it really seriously because when you get that academics, you're going to see how much it pays off when you get into the collegiate level of academics and athletics.
Also, give me your final thoughts on today's event.
It was great. I was a little nervous at first, but it was really nice because, when I looked out, I saw my friends and family, saw their smiles and their laughter, so it felt great.
Got to talk about that one more time, those smiles, those laughters, family and friends in the building, loved ones. Just talk about that moment one more time and how important that was to share this moment with everybody that you love.
It was very important to me because I knew a lot of people believed in me. So all the sacrifices my parents made for me and even the rides I got from my friends, it just felt great to see their smile as I signed that paper.
Hey, Francesca, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to your future.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.